Tonight we have Havana in Churchill. This is a Churchill, I believe. Havana in double Churchill, 7 by 52. Havana Q. Right there, Havana Q. Smells very wonderful on the wrapper. I reviewed this sometime back. It was the double Gordo, I believe it was. I got the Churchill this time. Very good smoke. Only thing with these sometimes is it might be splotchy. Like you get the tobacco maybe every now and then. In these it's kind of caved in, you know. It's a bundle type cigar, but hey, it's really good in flavor. I remember it's like a Cuban cigar almost. Nice sweet honey aroma with milk, chocolate, and spice. Very good. And I'm pairing tonight Barton's Long Island. What the fuck? Something always has to fucking happen. I swear to God, something always has to fucking happen. This shit always has to fucking happen. Always has to fucking happen. Telling you, I lost my fucking bag. Fuck, I lost my fucking peg. Fuck. Jesus. I lost my peg. Something always has to fucking happen when I'm recording. I gotta hold on a minute. I got a broken phone pen. I always fucking lose it seems like. I always lose it. When I drop my phone, I can't get a new one. I hate phones. I hate technology. I'm a conservative in that way. I don't like new things. I really don't like new things. I'm gonna have to turn it around, I think, again, and try to close this up. This is just too much. All right, there. I should have it now. Distractions that interfere with the fucking video that I try to do. Alright, so now I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to waste any time because that wasted my fucking time. 2 minutes of my time right there wasted. 2 minutes I will not get back on a video right there. That's crazy. I usually pick up the tobacco pieces and save them. I usually pick them up and I usually save them. This is a very delayed start because I kind of have anxiety to a point. And I get very nervous about things, losing shit, especially. Lucky I was able to find that again because I thought I lost it permanently before and I had to scrape under my truck to find it. I hate it. I hate phones. Especially the fucking Android. It's a piece of shit. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. The Android is a piece of shit. I don't really like it very much. I'm not that comfortable using it. I just got it because it's cheap. I'm not a fan of it though. Snug, tight drawer with tons of spice and sweetness and milk chocolate. Mothballs. A little bit of mothballs and chocolate. Chocolate covered mothballs. Wait, no, it's just a heavy chocolate cake. I thought I tasted mothballs in here for a sec. Now I'm gonna light it. Imagine Diamond Crown makes the shittiest fucking crappy matches. Diamond Crown of all fucking makers. They make the shittiest matches. I'm telling you right now. They suck ass. You'd think they'd be held to a higher standard because they're Diamond Crown, right? I mean, you would think, right? It isn't always the case at all. Good. Alright. So thus far the flavor is decent. Very decent thus far the flavor is in this. Very decent stick thus far. Besides that hole right there, that's a hole. That is like a hole in it right there, kind of. See that hole right there I was trying to tell you about. They get those sometimes, but it doesn't take away the fact that it is a very decent tasting cigar. It's very good. Retro Hill's a nice red pepper spice. Like an intense Cuban flavor. It's really good. It's the closest thing to a Cuban you're going to get at a cheap price, I think. Like the old good Cubans, I would say. They don't even sell these that many places. I was lucky to find it where I went. This might actually be my favorite Quorum cigar. Nuttiness, creaminess, cream, coffee, chocolate, earth. Good flavors in this cigar. Very good. It's about a mild. It's a mild right now. Yeah, this is like a cheaper old classic flavor Cuban stick, I would say. Or like something you might get over there now, maybe. Who knows? This is a Nicaraguan, but it has a good, creamier body than a Cuban, but it's got that Cuban taste with more creaminess, I'd like to say. That's a good sign. Just resale, not a bad price. A little bit of citrus flavor coming out now. Not very much of it, like in a pungent way, but like a little bit of it though. Good stick. I think it's going to last a bit. I'll get to the end of the first third and see how it develops. Talk to you later. Probably about 17, 18 minutes in now. I had to use a draw poker. That draw poker that I got. I have it with me. I have it with me. So I'm going to see how this is. I don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use this. Okay, I'm going to try to it gives the impression it draws okay. but I want to get it out just in case. It's a slow burner, and that's not a problem. It's burning at an angle. The moths are coming in here. They come in here, they don't get out alive, typically. The ash is holding on pretty decent. A little bit of a rapideur right there, but there is a rapideur right up there. I'm going to try to use this, see if I can ease this in. See if I can ease it in. See if I can. Try to ease it in as best as I can. You gotta be careful with these. To really rip a cigar apart. Yeah, see, some of the pieces are now coming out the back. Twirling it out, and look at the amount of fucking tobacco that came out of here. Whoa. These were made from shavings, dude. I'll tell you, this stick was made from a shaving. From shavings. Didn't come apart, but it now smokes a little bit better. But at the cost of some shavings coming out the end. Yep. That's going to be some extra tobacco right there. I'm not going to use it again. No need to. But yeah, this pieces just came right out of the foot. I mean the nub area. Now it draws better. The ash is hanging on. I gotta say, that's a good thing. The ash is hanging on. Nice toasted milk chocolate. Little cinnamon in the flavor profile now. The flavor's got a little more bitter. Nothing bad, a little more bitter. Nice. Very nice taste to this still. Directional hail, not even that spicy where it burns my nose. The insides of my nose, but it is still pretty spicy. This is still a mild to medium stick for the most part. Bordering on medium right now. And the ash is still hanging on. Approaching 40 minutes in or so, under 40 minutes maybe still. But it is a slow burn. I mean, for the price, it lasts a long time. The cons is that the drawer is a little tight. It's taken about this long to finally roll straight now. I had to poke it, and that was where the tobacco fell out right there. So it was kind of not too solid. These cigars are kind of all filler, it seems like. But overall, they taste good. Like, they're not filler. It's just when you use a draw poker, you see it all come out, and it's like, wow, there is filler there. That tastes like a nuttiness in this cigar, some kind of a nutty almond with chocolate. Like a chocolate almondy spice, like a red pepper spice, chocolate and almond. It's decent. Flavor-wise, I love this cigar flavor-wise. I have to say I do. But one thing I notice about when some bundle sticks make Churchills is they burn uneven for some of the way. Especially the cheaper Churchills. In the bundle lines, they can go off kilter to some degree. A factory smokes I had not long ago did that. Did it more than the Robusto did it, and it had a sweet tip. It wasn't that good. It was alright. It was better than the Trader Jack's Maduro, of course, but it wasn't. It was sweet tipped. I didn't expect that, and it had a burn uneven. The flavor in this is quite good. I'm gonna say that right now. It's burning more even, I think, than it ever has. A little bit of a weird shape, thumb type of shape, but overall it's going good. Flavor-wise, I think this is the best Quorum, and I think they wanted to make the best Quorum by release of this. They were going to release something that tasted better than their other ones, and I think they succeeded on that. I really do. The classic sun-grown is decent. The Maduro is decent. They're all good. This one might taste better than the rest. Your opinions, jot them down. I'll be back. An hour or over right now, and I am still smoking. Great performance as far as the time on this thing. It's lasting a long ass time. I had to go through some drinks to get to this point even. So for a light cigar and strength, with body having some flavors, nice creamy flavors, it's lasting a while. And it packs a punch because it lasts a while. It's about a medium at this point. Above mild, but no more than a medium. Smoking hot, I still have the beard on. I taste like an Asiago cheese, red pepper, milk chocolate, and nuts, really. It's a good smoke. It's burning even now, no problem since I smoked it some. And no pieces coming out the back. I pressed it down, and that's really it. I mean, now it's got a better draw than it's had. I gotta remove that band out there. I'm good to go. It's good. Quite good. The spiciness making it a little stronger. I'm gonna put it down. The ash just dropped. Very even. Right at that point. It's a good performance stick. Started off a little rougher, but it turned out good. And for the price, you can't beat it. It lasts as long as anything $15 would, I think. For $3.25. They're cheaper by the bundle online, but retail here, $3.25 is good. It's a good price for a cigar. I got this Vega Fido one. That's a torpedo-ish. It's a new brand. Vegafina. It was $6. Just gotta shop around, and find the deals. But there's not a lot of them out there. In most places, I know South Carolina, at least for my time being here, the cigar prices are not that cheap overall. They're not. You can get some that are, but I found cheaper prices in New Hampshire for cigars, I'll certainly tell you that. So if you like to smoke, New Hampshire and Florida are the cheapest states to go. I'll tell you, if you like to smoke, it's New Hampshire and Florida for value and price, at least from everywhere I've been. Are the cheapest. And probably the most humidors per capita in those places, believe it or not. New England's largest fun fact is New England's largest humidor is in a town of 3,500, and I lived there. The largest walk-in humidor in a town with 3,000, not even 3,500 people with bad Wi-Fi all over town. It's like an old-fashioned, like a founding father kind of town. You could picture wigs coming out of certain buildings. That's how old it was, really. Old conservative northern, areas. That's where the cigars are the cheapest outside of Florida, believe it or not. I think at the end, the housing, just all the costs for living, I think New Hampshire and South Carolina are relatively comparable when all things are added up. Because they get you for car tax in North Carolina. They don't have any inspections or emissions or anything like that here, but you pay car tax like about $500 a year, maybe. So they get you. Even in the deep south, they get you. They find ways. They have high property tax like Texas in New Hampshire, but they're cheaper in other ways, like smokes and stuff, and no sales tax, no income tax. You don't even have to wear a seatbelt. But like South Carolina, New Hampshire housing is very slim. You look in the city of Manchester, New Hampshire, easily the same. Maybe there's even more there than Columbia for housing. Maybe more. Not by much, but maybe there is more even. And I didn't see that one coming. I'll tell you that. I mention it because New Hampshire is one of my biggest cigar states that I've been to. So I'm mentioning that because of that reason. Great cigar scene for a little state and small population. Smaller population than South Carolina, but it's got Mass as a name, so, but it's smaller. But anyways, this is as cheap as it gets for South Carolina. Really. Maybe, $174 was a total line for factory smokes. That one wasn't that good, though. Not that great. This will be the last video I make tonight. This is a very good cigar. Even the Churchill, it might have burned more uneven than the Double Toro, but it still burned good, and it tastes just as good. Oh, an ash came up. I'll talk to you later, everyone. This has been the Quorum Havana Q in Churchill, 7x52. I'm signing out. Talk to you later. Enjoy.